Welcome back, Boxcar Media. I'm glad you could join me today. I saw something at work that had me shook. When I seen it, it stopped me cold in my tracks, and I'm going to share it with you. I do construction, and the house that I'm working on overlooks the San Francisco Bay. And I was up there gathering some materials, and I looked out of the bay window, and this is what I saw. Did you see it? Sailboats, different kind of boats with people on them, and they were not working. They were out there on the bay enjoying the day with the sea breeze flowing through their hair, the sun kissing their face, probably drinking their favorite cocktail or a mimosa. And I'm over there grinding at work. And I'm not gonna lie, when I stood there watching these boats just sailing through the bay, it did something to me. This tightness developed in my chest. It hit me. Because while I was at work, these people were moving through life with freedom. And I had to ask myself, how bad do I really want it? Am I really built for the future that I desire? What am I willing to sacrifice? What is my why? What would make me give up? I mean, really, how bad do I really want it? That question had me shook all day. While I was working, I couldn't shake the imagery of those boats and those people. And I don't know what they were doing. You've seen how far away I was from actually seeing them. I just stood there and my imagination took over, and I was just thinking, man, middle of the week, middle of the day, a beautiful day, and they were out there enjoying it, living their truth, living in their freedom. I was locked into a time clock, breaking my back, trying to earn a living, and they were living free. I say I want it, but what am I willing to sacrifice to get it? Is that life, is that freedom really available to me? When I was standing there on that, looking at that view, you know, I imagine those people on those sailboats looking up at me and saying, hey, we're no different than you. This is available for you too. Lock in. Get on your grind. See what it is that God deposited in you that'll catapult you into this next level of wealth in your life. It's as if these people were inviting me and saying, come on, take the tool bags off. This is available for you too. We're not special. We just found our why. We just found a reason to never quit. Now, again, I don't know these people. I couldn't even see people. I just seen the boats, but my imagination is vivid. The theater of my mind is constantly going. And I imagine those people just looking up at me, staring at them through this window, saying, "Come on. It's beautiful out here." What do you do when you see somebody living in the freedom that you desire? Does it inspire you? Does it make you grind harder? Does it make you more committed, more focused? Or do you like admiring freedom from a distance? I had to ask myself those questions today. Because I've told you before, proximity is power. And when you're up close and you get to see the people living in the freedom that you desire, man, it does something to you. It's like it's so close that you can touch it. When I was driving home, I began speaking to God and just kind of meditating on what I saw and asking, why not me, God? Why not me? And I paused and I was just meditating on what I saw, being sensitive to the Spirit of God and seeing if He says anything or if I could pick up on anything. And I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear nothing. But as I'm driving on the freeway, I come up on this semi and I look at this truck, and on the trailer of the truck, in big, bold, white letters on black background, it said, "Lock in." Now, I wanted to get a video for you guys of that footage, but I was driving on the freeway. I didn't want to grab the phone and hit record and try to. But it would have been a nice video, a nice visual for you. But when I seen that, it was just confirmation. Lock in. Do what you got to do to attain the freedom that you say you so desperately want. Identify the talents that God has deposited in you and multiply them and give God a return. And that was all the motivation and inspiration I needed today. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling a little frustrated today, a little disgruntled, you know. You get in this routine of getting up 5 a.m, driving to work while it's still dark, working all day, cleaning up, getting in your truck, commuting home, day in and day out. And that grind can just work your bones to the nubs. And that's why I'm here. I'm building a system. I'm building something that allow me the freedom. And it's not about having a boat. It's about having more time. It's about having more control. It's about living my purpose. Because truth be told, you and I have a very finite time here on this planet. And we got to maximize every opportunity that God puts in front of us. And I believe that seeing that visual today of those boats and the beautiful day and the sea breeze and the freedom those people were experiencing, it's not like I've never seen that before, but today was something different. Something about that captured my attention. It captured my imagination. Like I said, it was like they were beckoning me, saying, "Hey, what's up? The water's fine. Come in." I mean, I stood there for a while, mesmerized. But then I was reminded that there's work to do. And I'm not above work. I'm not above work. I've been working all my life. And it's not about the boats. It's not about the boats. I want the freedom behind it. I want the freedom that money brings. I don't know. I feel like there was no clearer answer to my prayers when I was asking God, why not me? And soon after, a semi truck that says lock in passes me on the freeway. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I just need to lock in. Now, what that looks like, I gotta keep praying. I gotta keep pursuing God and seeing what that looks like. But I know what locking in means. Getting laser focused. Understanding it's not gonna be easy. Understanding there's gonna be sacrifices. There's gonna be some necessary separations. Watch my last video when I speak about putting purpose over old friendships and relationships. I think it'll bless you. I think you'll get some value out of that. But today I just wanted to talk with you guys and share this experience with you because it had a huge impact on me. So I guess I'll just conclude by asking you, instead of wondering what's wrong or how come they get to enjoy the freedoms that I desire, why don't you just understand that it's going to take something like you having to lock in and get laser focused, because nobody does eye surgery with the flashlight. They do it with the laser. And when you hone in that focus, when you get focused on what it is that God has called you to do, you won't be asking what's wrong with the world. You'll be saying, why not me? Why not me? Hey, this is Boxcar Media. I want to thank you once again for joining me. And I'm going to keep making these videos and hopefully inspire you, prick your conscience a little bit, make you question and see how bad you really want it. I'll see you on the next one.
Thank you for joining us. We hope today's episode has sparked your curiosity and offered you new insights into the human experience. If you enjoyed the episode, please consider subscribing and sharing it with others who might find value in our content. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to leave a comment and a thumbs up. Until next time, keep exploring, reflecting, and finding meaning in your own unique journey. Safe travels, and we'll see you on the next episode.